won't abuse, I won't give up or refuse. This is how it feels when you're bent and broken. This is how it feels when your dignity's stolen and everything you love is leaving. You hold on to what you believe in.
The last thing I heard was you whispering goodbye, and then I heard you fly.
No, not gonna die tonight. We're gonna stand and fight forever.
Don't close your eyes.
No, not gonna die tonight. We're gonna fight for ours together. No, we're not gonna die tonight. Break their hold.
Hey guys, Legendary Ghidorah today, and I am bringing you guys this exciting video. So, yeah. So today, I'm reintroducing this character in the monster arena. Sorry, I got distracted for a minute. So I'm reintroducing this monster into the arena, Rayquaza, right? He used to be a character I had a hard time studying, but I have actually done research. I committed myself to researching him, and well, he's not so hard anymore. So you'll see more of Rayquaza as well. He'll be one of the stars of this channel as well, along with Grimlock, Monster X, and I think that's pretty much it. Those are my top 3, honestly. So, yeah, Rayquaza. Rayquaza is actually one of the most powerful Pokemon in the Pokemon franchise. He actually scales just a little bit close to the Creation Trio. I was about to say Creation Cleo. So, yeah, Rayquaza actually scales to the Creation Trio, which are Universal Plus beings. He would scale below them in terms of, well, what they can actually do, but in terms of actual power level, I've said he's really, on that spot. And I'll explain why as we go through. Rayquaza is actually one of the physically strongest Pokemon ever shown in the franchise. He actually 1v6'd a couple legendaries in the Hoppa movie. He went toe-to-toe with Kyurem, Kyogre, Groudon, both in their primal stages, right? Which are basically them pretty much at their highest and peak power levels, which basically means they could really just destroy a planet in all of its fashion, pretty much however they want to. Then you have Giratina, Dialga, and Palkia, the Creation Trio, and Rayquaza was basically fighting them off to secure Little Hoppa, to basically save Little Hoppa's life. And this wasn't just, he was spamming energy beams or something, He was actually paying the bodyguard to Latios and Latias, who were carrying Ash and Little Hoppa. So he was basically attacking these guys back and forth. So what has he actually done with that kind of strength? Well, he's actually slammed Kyurem into Lake Acuity. Actually manhandled both Groudon and Kyogre on multiple occasions, and smacked Giratina through a couple buildings. He's even been able to surprise Dialga and Palkia with their strength, actually staggering and making them reel over or, fly backwards with his attacks. He's also incredibly durable. Actually, he's durable down to the molecular level, because the Creation Trio actually have the attack potency where it's to the point where they erase their opponents. If you guys have watched the Rise of Darkrai movie, which is definitely a good movie, suggest you guys go watch it. So with that being said, it's just, Kyurem and, Rayquaza was, oh my gosh, Darkrai movie. So the Darkrai movie, Darkrai was hit by Dialga and Palkia individually, and then combined together, they were able to pretty much obliterate him entirely. So really, it's just wow. It was really just amazing because they literally turned that dude into dust. He was non-existent, which means Rayquaza is so durable that he's pretty much immune to erasure. He's durable down to the molecular level. That's what erasion is. You're being erased by your molecules out of existence. Rayquaza is actually the fastest of the legendary Pokemon, as he's casually able to blitz and look like a blur of energy. It actually looks like a beam of energy. He's done this multiple times in the manga and in the anime. He's blitzed Kyurem, blitzed Dialga, and Palkia, who are actually considerably many times faster than light. Arguably, they have immeasurable speed on them. Because you see here, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina all have to travel through their realm. They have to pretty much open a portal and then fly to that portal. Their realms or dimensions are considered universes. So each of these universes together, each of these universes are, their own separate individual. Dialga has a time universe. Palkia manipulates a space universe. Giratina has a reality universe, right? So these guys are all able to fly through those portals and get to those portals just in the nick of time. Or at least, close enough. I mean, it's still a universe either way. So the fact that they have to do that means they're moving 13.3 billion light years. That is many times faster than the speed of light. Now, what makes Rayquaza the fastest? Other than the fact that he's able to move in a beam of energy, he's been able to blitz these guys on multiple occasions. He literally blitzed Giratina, maneuvered around him. Thought I heard something. Sorry about that. Maneuvered around him and slammed him through a building. Okay, that's a blitz. Then Dialga and Palkia were about to shoot both Latios and Latias. Rayquaza comes in again. Was the MVP of the Hopa movie. Comes in, bow, just slaps him with a blitz. Just like boom, dang, like ooh, he hitting them hard with that one. So, yeah, Rayquaza is definitely fast, just like he's as strong and that durable. Then you have his energy projection. Now, with every Pokemon, no stamina issues for the legendaries. Legendary Pokemon do not have stamina issues. I'll do that in a whole different power scaling video because, I'm actually going to probably redo some of my videos. Maybe some, maybe a few. Maybe all, I like to be fair and give everyone how I'm doing them now, with the comics and the scans in the background. I like to do that more often, so I hope you guys would appreciate that. If I do redo those videos, don't hold it against me. Sorry about that. So, yeah, he's definitely... Sorry, his energy projection, right? Right. He doesn't have stamina issues, which basically means he can spam Hyper Beam all he wants. And Hyper Beam is supposed to be a move that drains a Pokemon's stamina to the point where they're not allowed to move for a certain amount of time, which is definitely a crutch and is definitely makes it the quote-unquote final flash of the Pokemon world, okay? So, yeah, he's able to use Draco Meteor in Omnidirectional Blast, which actually hits with the force of a meteor. I think at close range, that thing would be an extinction level event. If we put it in our world, I think the Draco Meteor would probably, tear apart ours as well. So, yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's pretty powerful and in that own right. But he also has Dragon Ascent. Now, Dragon Ascent is definitely Rayquaza's special move. Now, what I mean by that, what do you mean by special move? I mean, it's distinct only to him. Rayquaza can use all the Dragon-type moves. Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse, Dragon Rage. But what's special to him is Dragon Ascent. This move allows him to increase his speed more and more as he uses it around his body to the point where he could just one-shot an opponent. He's used this on Giratina, used this to beat Groudon and Kyogre, and in their primal stages, and it's just a very overpowered move. It's definitely his finishing move. Basically, like how Vegeta has the Final Flash, Rayquaza has the Dragon Ascent. So, that's who we have. Rayquaza, one of the most powerful legendary Pokemon of all time. But in the other corner, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Made up a bunch of heroes, thieves, murderers, and science experiments, the Guardians of the Galaxy are pretty much one of Marvel's outstanding and one of the most, outstanding, flourishing, one of the best teams in all of one of the best teams in Marvel Comics. Actually, a golden staple now in Marvel Comics. Star-Lord is the leader of the team. Oh, sorry, forgot to mention, as you guys can see, we're using a smaller roster here because, well, that was for the, Avengers versus Guardians of the Galaxy video. That one actually took a lot out of me. It took a lot of breath out of me. So I'll still keep using that roster, but it's only for like bigger and probably like 1 or 2 time events. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy versus the Avengers, versus the X-Men, versus the Justice League. Characters of that roster, okay? Characters of that caliber, or teams of that caliber will have full rosters. Or basically their most powerful rosters up front, okay? So, yeah, Star-Lord is the leader of the team. Accompanied with his element gun, this dude has been able to even knock out Angela and hurt Thanos with his attacks. Rocket Raccoon is a chief technician of the team. Actually, might be one of the smartest beings in the Marvel Universe. Give him anything. Give him some trash and he can make just about anything, Give him some metal materials, some scrap metal, and he'll make anything out of it. He's made grenades powerful enough to blow up spaceships. Guns that can hurt Thanos and Angela. And he's actually made these for the entire Guardians of the Galaxy team before. Gamora is the daughter of Thanos and actually one of the deadliest women and deadliest fighters in the Marvel Universe. She's strong enough to go toe-to-toe with She-Hulk and The Thing. She's even trained She-Hulk. She's durable enough to take attacks from them and Captain Marvel. Accompanied with her sword Dragon Fang, which cuts on the molecular level, she's been able to pretty much hurt Angela, hurt Groot, and hurt Drax with that blade. Speaking of Drax the Destroyer, as you guys heard in my last Guardians of the Galaxy vs. Avengers video, Drax is composite now, which means we could use just Drax the Destroyer feats, or classic Drax. So Drax pretty much was made to kill Thanos, okay? That dude lives for it. He loves for it. He was going to kill Thanos even if Thanos said he wasn't Thanos, okay? So how strong is Drax? Well, as I said before, this dude was made to kill Thanos. He's even gone toe-to-toe with Thanos on multiple occasions. He's been beaten on by Gladiator, has been able to match the Hulk in strength, take attacks from Professor Hulk, Hercules, and even a Power Gem enhanced Thor. He's also incredibly fast, able to get a surprise chokeout on Silver Surfer. Sorry about that. So yeah, Drax the Destroyer is really, and I mean really powerful. Moondragon, one of the most powerful telepaths in the Marvel Universe. Moondragon is Drax's daughter. She's actually a powerful telepath. Actually gave Professor X a stroke. And if that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what will. Now, this little guy in the back, I really don't know who he is. So, I hate to say this on some characters, but you just act like he isn't there. Okay? I'm sorry, but I really don't know him. I don't do characters I don't know because I don't want to sound like I'm a whole idiot or anything, Nothing like that. So, it's not like I don't like the characters. It's just that I don't know who they are. Okay? If you see me dive into a whole roster, I know everything or at least just enough about that character. Now, Groot. Groot is actually the strongest member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, you might say, well, Legendary, what makes him stronger than Drax? Well, I think, in my opinion, it's by showings. He's actually showed that he has a better chance against Gladiator than Drax does. Because Drax always gets toyed around with Gladiator. Absolutely gets bodied by him. Groot over here pretty much sends him flying on multiple occasions. He's taken attacks from Gladiator and Thanos before. As a matter of fact, he's even put more hands on Thanos than Drax himself. So, that's who we have. Guardians of the Galaxy versus Rayquaza. Now, first things first, location. Now, you see, everyone knows I like Skull Island. But these guys are actually space-type characters. So here's what we're going to do. The Guardians of the Galaxy are trying to evacuate a planet, right? And we'll say Rayquaza is on his way to that planet. And so those, aliens or people fear him. We'll say Rayquaza's the planet buster for this one, okay? I mean, well, he is a planet buster, but you guys get the point, right? He's trying to destroy the planet or whatever. Maybe kill all the inhabitants, So, first things first, physicality. Now, say what you want to say about it, but I would consider Rayquaza a lot stronger. Because here's the thing though. Yes, Drax and Groot do scale to Thanos, or at least close to Thanos. But the Creation Trio are a lot more powerful and a lot stronger than Thanos. I mean, they scale to their father, Arceus, who is a multiversal being. They're just one tier below that. They're Universal Plus, and that would even equate their strength. I mean, Giratina, right, has bodied both Dialga and Palkia, who have bodied multiple amounts of Pokemon, making them basically a Thanos-level threat. But the thing is, they're tiered much, much higher than that. Then here comes Rayquaza. Has never fought these guys in his entire life. Doesn't even know these guys. Doesn't even care about their tier or where they're placed in the Pokemon hierarchy. He comes in, slamming them all around, bodying them, twisting them up, coiling them, slamming them into the ground. That's Rayquaza for you guys. Doesn't care. He's actually able to grapple and hold on and, you know, even overpower the others, okay? And he's done it to 6 Pokemon, okay? He's did it to 6 Pokemon. Groudon, Kyurem, Kyogre, Giratina, Dialga, and Palkia. I think that cements him as the strongest. Now, a couple things here that the Guardians have. Well, they have numbers. They have the numbers advantage, as always. They even have a powerful telepath like Moondragon. But here's the thing, though. She's not getting in Rayquaza's head. And here's why. Pokemon and telepath actually scale to the Lake Trio, which are powerful enough to even communicate with Dialga and Palkia. So telepaths and Pokemon actually would have to... telepaths and Pokemon actually scale to the Lake Trio, who are also pretty much the embodiment of, I guess, psychic potential in there. Then here comes a telepath. You know, he has experience with the Lake Trio, and he tries to read Rayquaza's mind. He tried to read it and get inside of Rayquaza's head, and it almost killed him. He managed to succeed, but it nearly killed him. That, yes, you could say Moondragon is more powerful, but that means some Rayquaza's psychic defenses are that damn powerful. That means Moondragon tries to get into his head, she might die. She might hurt herself. She might even give herself a stroke on accident. Okay, that's how powerful Rayquaza's mental resistance is. Now, you could say Star-Lord and, you know, Rocket Raccoon's guns could do some damage, but they're really not going to do much. I mean, even Gamora's sword, Dragon Fang, isn't going to do much. He's durable down to the molecular level. The sword might just bounce off him if they even get close. And that's kind of the thing, though. Rayquaza is much faster than them. And I wouldn't say he's faster than the speed of thought, which in Marvel is considered to be pretty much faster than light. So if you're moving faster than thought, Quicksilver, you're pretty much one of the fastest beings in Marvel. Quicksilver again. So yeah, that means it's scary. It's yeah, it's just ridiculous at this point. Now, see, when I made this video, I thought the Guardians of the Galaxy had a clear chance. Actually, I thought they had a better chance, even with the roster they had. I thought, you know, Moondragon, get inside of his head, TP shutdown. That means Drax and Groot get in. Gamora goes in. Star-Lord. Rocket Raccoon, you know, bombarding him, doing what they can, you know, try and take him down. But the fact is, though, Rayquaza actually has so much going for him that it's not even funny, okay? Now, I will say the Guardians of the Galaxy would win a couple fights with Rayquaza. Maybe not win. Maybe they're able to basically force him back enough, you know? But at the end of the day, I don't see the Guardians of the Galaxy winning this one. Yes, Gamora, Drax, and Groot can hold their own in terms of a physical fight, but he is still much stronger than them. And I didn't even cover the basics of all of his abilities. I kept it to Hyper Beam and Draco Meteor. This dude can create twisters, powerful enough to block legendary Pokemon. Can amp himself with the planet he's on. Now, I'm not sure how he does that, but it is stated in the Pokédex entry or the Pokédex something. It was in some book I read about Rayquaza that he's actually able to draw upon the planet's core or whatever, draw something from the planet's core, maybe draw on the energy of the planet he's on, and pretty much increase his, increase his power. So I think at the end of the day, the Guardians of the Galaxy, they lose this one. They lose this one at least 6 times out of 10. Rayquaza is just stronger, faster, and a heck of a lot more durable. So at the end of the day, you guys, Guardians of the Galaxy could do their thing. They could save the planet. They'll save the people on the planet. I'll definitely give them that. But Rayquaza is definitely just too powerful for them. Rayquaza wins. But let me know what you guys think down below. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and share with your friends. I got another versus video coming out very soon with Grimlock. So I hope you guys stick around for that as well. And stick around for basically a what if that's coming out as well today. So